What up, you guys? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Deydrm, where Deydrm, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all a process, you guys. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff, So, we're picking up with exposure. And exposure, I like to talk about, the light and the dark side, And the light and the dark side can be on different levels, different elements. I just want us to get, the simplest explanation out there. So when I think of the light and dark, think of it, simple and not simple. Think of it like break it down. You need to break it down and think about it more. So when I think about light and dark, I think about good and evil. I think about rich, poor. I think about, happy, sad. There's a lot of elements when it comes to light and dark. Whenever someone thinks of light, you think of good, you think of passion, you think of greatness, holiness, all this other stuff. And when you think of darkness, you think of what? You think of hatred, hurt, sorrow, all the, negative things. There are some validity in these things when you think of the base form of light and dark, but I like us to kind of like explore and listen to me break it down. So when you think of yin and yang, the whole, good versus evil, in that Chinese symbol where there's that small little dots, within the black and the white, symbols and everything of yin and yang, that is very important. I think that translates through all cultures and even in just simplest terms. And that, just shows that even in darkness, there's some good that lives. And even in goodness, there's some darkness that lives. But together, that's what makes everything flow. And that's what makes everything kind of move. And I know that's kind of hard for everyone to get because everyone, a lot of people are taught to think just black and white, but there's just so much that even as I'm speaking in the 2020s, I'm speaking in the 2020s and beyond, it's just all the advancements that we've come towards and the, things that we've kind of explored about ourselves, it's just impossible to think that way. So when I think of light and dark, I want us to think of, experiencing both of those things. I want us to be able to experience and have exposure towards the light and the dark. I think Star Wars does a great concept of this when it comes to, the Jedi versus the Sith, where, when it first came out, it was just, a black and white thing where it was good versus evil. The good were the Jedi, the evil were the Sith. Well, when you get into the lore and when you get into the comic books, and, shout out to the original Lucasfilm, the comics and everything before Marvel took away the legends. Shout out to y'all for putting this together because, they were able to explore that, even on the dark side, there were still people that, didn't want to go that far into it, or they just, they used it to understand. There's people on the light side who saw the troubles of the light side and the hypocrisies and whatnot that goes on through there, and they were like, sometimes we gotta just do some shit. Sometimes we just gotta do some shit, y'all. And it's like, I want us to be able to have that where we could be able to talk, we could be able to understand. And us having a better understanding of this is going to help us connect on a whole different level and be able to break down things that for a long time, the narrative has been just so blinding to all of us. It's been so blinding, and a lot of us have been trying to keep that blinder on, and a lot of us are just, you just need to know the knowledge. So now please correct me, and I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so if I'm getting this wrong, I believe Mace Windu, I know through Samuel L. Jackson, through his character, he wanted to have his lightsaber be a different color than everyone else, but I thought that Mace Windu, he was a user that uses both the light and the dark. He saw a balance in the both and a shift. And it's crazy, if I'm right, that goes into the black community so well, because we are in a good community. We are at a good standpoint. Us as African Americans, we're at a good standpoint where we can see good and evil, because we have had atrocities done to us, a lot of just horrible shit done to us, but then we also have done a lot of horrible shit in return to ourselves and to others. And everyone has done it. And I feel like a lot of us, it's hard for us to see like, oh, well, what if, what if we were on the other side of the coin and we could be able to take over the world and, oppress people and do this and that. I don't think we should be even trying to put that in the air, but I honestly feel that, yeah, it could happen. It definitely could happen if, we had some complex in our head and, just a whole bunch of horribleness that, I can't even get into in this video. But as far as getting exposure to these things and learning, I want us to be able to get both sides. We always look and see that, say, we always think that, hey, someone that doesn't agree with me, that isn't on my terms and on my same values and think the same way that I do and make the same decisions that I do, that they are evil. Not all the time they aren't evil. Some people are just anti this, anti that, and that's okay. We just need to be able to understand that. So whether you are a supremacist and you just, you're just, and, for all you people that are supremacists, like white supremacists and everything, I understand wanting to hold on to your culture and wanting to feel pride and everything, but like, goddamn, like, you gotta be able to want the things that these people and the ancestors have taught you guys, to be able to be closed-minded and not want to learn and grow and be around these cultures. Like, you gotta understand this melting pot that is the United States is what you guys want it to be. You guys just are pushing back because there are people in power that want to keep it on a whole, we have these people that are in power, and the people that I like that are in power are going to stay in there. And it's sad because a lot of them are racist and a lot of them aren't on the side of just keeping everyone in safe. You think that you're fighting for them and you think they're fighting for you, but really it's just a one-person battle, Even through all those things, I want us to be able to understand each other and be able to come to agreements on, hey, we can set boundaries, we can have understanding, we can grow up together and be able to see these things. Because honestly, exposure when it comes to racism and all that, you can see that with kids that are grown, white kids, black kids, Asian, Middle Eastern, whatever, you can see that when they're in a melting pot and they can be able to grow up with each other, they don't really care about race. Like, of course we notice our different color and our different skin, but honestly, when I was growing up with Hispanic kids and with Asian kids and all that stuff, I was interested. I was like, damn, like, y'all culture's cool, like, y'all could do this, do that, like, and I wanted to learn more about mine. It made me more prideful about mine. And I can understand, even with white supremacists and even with people that, are for their culture and everything, why that's so important, because you want, that pride in it. I just want us to be able to recognize the good and the evil within our pride and within the good things that I hope this is coming together. But I hope you guys understand me. If you don't, drop a comment and, we'll talk back and forth, and hopefully I could be able to, kind of get a better understanding, a clear message out there. But, I think I've gone on long enough. Thank you guys for listening. This is Wolf Sage. Thank you for coming on here to Deydrm channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, definitely leave a comment on there. I want to talk to you guys. Let's get back, more into this, hustle of putting more videos out, putting more content out, doing more for our community and being able to grow, because it's not just one of us. It takes all of us, So, it's Deydrm. When they dream, they drip. When they drip, they create. It's all a process. What up, you guys? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Deydrm, where they dream, they drip. When they drip, they create. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're interested in the Black agenda and seeing this document in full to its every detail, not every detail, but I will be explaining everything within these videos and kind of breaking it down so it can be more of an interactive experience. But if you do want to read it, link in description. Go to www.deydrm.com. That's www.deydrm.com. Deydrm.com. Click, download the free PDF. Be a part of the conversation. Help me build this PDF. Help me build this document, and we will grow a better community. Okay, you guys? So please like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. Click that bell, and let's get back to the video.